All right, everyone, it is Friday, which means we have another visitors to our studios today looking for a forever home.
New here at 4, WATE meteorologist Justin Kiefer has your Young Williams Animal Center Pet of the Week.
Well, it's just about my favorite segment of the day. It's time to talk to the good fine folks from the Young Williams Animal Center. And today we have Hannah Overton. Hannah, thanks for joining us. And joining us down here is Mugsy. There's Mugsy. Mugsy is a superstar. Say hello to Mugsy. Mugsy, get
hey, buddy.
Right there. Tell us a little bit about Mugsy, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit about things that we're looking forward to as we get into the spring. What's going on with Mugsy down here?
So Mugsy is an 8-year-old pug, and he was surrendered to us from a very good family, but they just could not take care of him anymore. And so we are now trying to find him the perfect home. He loves everyone, kids, adults, doesn't matter who. He also loves dogs. Coming over here to the studio today, anytime he saw a person, he just gets so excited and starts freaking out.
Very
loves
friendly,
people.
very social dog.
Very
nice.
sweet,
Yep.
yes.
Well, it is springtime in East Tennessee. Lots of things are going on. Obviously, we've got the Easter weekend coming up. On top of what we all know about maybe keeping the candies away from pets, but also plants and things like that too, right?
Yeah, so of course Easter, a lot of people like to get lilies to put on display, but lilies specifically can be very toxic to animals, especially cats, but any of your pets. You really want to make sure that if you do have a plant like that, it's out of reach of your pets, or maybe find a very good looking fake lily to put on display.
It's a great advice, yeah.
But yeah, even just other plants too in general in regards to spring planting and having plants inside of your house. Just do some research and maybe look up what plants are toxic for animals and what plants are safe for animals to have inside of the house. I know that websites like the ASPCA have wonderful resources as far as that go.
And a lot of people take advantage of this time of year, do the old spring cleaning inside the house.
Yes.
And you've got chemicals that you normally wouldn't leave out for pets, but if you're cleaning, you might perhaps forget.
Yes.
And obviously, those can be toxic. If you suspect that your pet may have gotten in touch or touched or maybe even consumed something like that, what's a good step? What's the first step? What should they do?
So if it seems to be an emergency situation where you're very worried about their health, I would take them to an emergency vet clinic right away, or at least call an emergency vet clinic and talk to them about the symptoms. But if it seems like it's maybe not as concerning, you can always call your own veterinarian, but definitely be on the lookout because, like you're saying, a lot of things that we don't necessarily think twice about using to clean with, if our pets come in contact with it, it could be very harmful.
And pets are curious. They're always going to walk up to something
yes,
like that.
absolutely.
And what about like Easter chocolate, Easter candy, stuff like that?
Keep it away from your animals. Like, we love it. I know I love it. But if an animal got a hold of that, it probably would not be very good for their digestive system at all.
Well, you can always get more information on your website, which is young-williams.org.
Yes.
And you can always find that. We'll have a link to that as well. There you see the phone number as well as the web address for the Young Williams Animal Shelter. Hannah, thank you so much for coming and joining us today and bringing along Mugsy. We certainly appreciate the visit.
Thank you.
All right.
Like
Mugsy.
Yeah.
Mugsy looks a lot like someone named Stan we know well.
That's right. Ken Weathers.
Yes.
Yeah, as Stan. That's right.